Last week, I took the week off of counseling. And, because my counselor and I decided, hey, let's see if we can go to every other week now. Taking the week off, I felt like I was losing my footing a bit. Like I was wobbly, unsure of myself, missing a piece of my stability. And then yesterday, I went to my counseling session and I ended up having a meltdown because there was just too much over the last 2 weeks. And within those 2 weeks, feeling like, you know how when you're walking over like a river or something and say there's like a rope there and you're like used to having that rope there, and then all of a sudden the rope is gone. You're like, whoa, I can't get across the river. That's what it felt like, not having that, the safety of the stability of the schedule, the counseling session every week. It's like taking the training wheels off a bike before you really have your balance. And to some degree, I know that you have to be able to wean off of it, but we definitely found out that right now is not the time. I am not ready to be weaned off of every week. We're going to stick to every week. Yeah. Hi guys. So a little something about autistics and the ability to sympathize. Not empathize. Sympathize. I actually had a loved one of mine talk to me about being able to put myself in their shoes, so to speak, or just like if they're going through a situation and they're looking for sympathy. For me, this is the way I sympathize, or lack thereof. I don't sympathize very well or at all if I don't have a memory bank of my own experience that would help me relate. Then I just have this blank. I'm like, okay, what do I do? I know they want a response, so I'll say, I heard you, or I hear you, or I'm listening. There's no emotion there. It's just a blank. Or I've made the apparent mistake of saying, okay. I guess it's wrong to just say okay. Obviously voice inflection makes a difference there, but I had to look up on YouTube what sympathizing, like how to show sympathy, how to feel sympathy, how to because sympathizing is a learned it's a learned behavior, and I don't have an option to go back and learn this. I only have the hand that I'm dealt, and because I did not get my autism diagnosis till just a few years ago. I think I was 36. Growing up, we didn't know I was autistic. So as a female autistic, I just very, very heavily masked my entire life. So I'm learning how to sympathize now. I did not know that this was something that I struggled with. And now that I have personal, close loved ones who need this from me, I'm finding myself in a very awkward position. So I'm learning that sympathizing, if I don't have my own emotional experience, if I don't have a memory bank of something in my head of something similar that I went through to be able to refer to, I have to be very mindful and intentional about how to respond. I'm learning that instead of the honest answer of saying, I don't know how to respond to that, or I can't sympathize with that, the better idea would be to say, I'm sorry you went through that. That must have been very painful for you. Or like in one of the situations right now, I was personally involved in the pain that they are going through. So, and I didn't know that at the time. At the time, I was in complete trauma response mode. So I didn't know that anything that I was doing was wrong. I didn't even know I was in a trauma response mode. I've learned a lot about that since then as well. So part of sympathizing that I'm learning is affirming their feelings, that they are feeling something important, that they are going through something important, and that their experience is a valid experience. It's partly about learning to affirm other people's experiences and feelings, and letting them know that what they go through is very real. And that part I can personally attach to because I also have experienced the need for people to tell me that they see me in my experience and that they validate what I'm going through. So, in that aspect, I can personally connect. So, if I can logically connect, then I don't have to emotionally connect, because that's the way my brain works. Is I have to logically be able to put something together, and if it doesn't make sense to me, then it's harder for me to understand or put myself in their shoes. Also, I did learn something else from this situation, that the role of expectations between people, that some of what I've gone through is because other people have unrealistic expectations of what I'm capable of, or have unrealistic expectations of what they think they need from a relationship with me. And some of those expectations are unfounded or unfair. So for me, being able to respond isn't about masking or unmasking. I'm learning that it is about filtering. It's about having a correct filter. And it's not necessarily about being honest or dishonest. It's not about being real or feeling unseen. It's about taking who I really am and wanting to be completely honest with someone and filtering it through the filter of what is wise to say, what is so instead of saying or thinking or feeling that I can't be real with someone or I can't be honest with someone, feeling like I have to squash or change or mask who I am in order to make it correct, like socially correct. It's not about doing that. My response should be filtering who I really am, what I should be saying, am I being authentic and honest, through the filter of, is it wise to be completely honest? Is it wise to show or put my complete honesty out there at this moment? Is it something that would be a benefit for me to be completely honest and real in this moment, in this situation? So so the filter of wisdom. So like Solomon and David in the Bible, filter it through the filter of wisdom, not the filter of I can't be authentic. So instead of the filter of I want to be who I am, selfishly, the filter of I love this person, how do I best do this? So that is how I learn. That's how I am learning how sympathy can work in an autistic brain, is by showing the care that I have for that person, even if I can't connect with the emotional part. I can logically let them know that their situation is real and it sucks, and if I had a part in making that situation crappy in the way that it is, that even if I don't have a way to apologize on a feelings level, that I can say, I know I had a part in that and I don't understand. Nope. Back that up. I know I had a part in making that crappy, and that was wrong of me. So I apologize for, and I respect and love you in a way that it sucks that I made that bad for you. Yeah. So learning how to validate someone else's experience without having an emotional connection is taking the logical route. That's how it's good to find a way to be able to do that, because people need that. That was a mouthful. Talk to you later. Bye.